This is a new group of paintings that I've done. I call it an evolution of my paintings that I've done over the years, and I've been painting professionally for 31 years. And I've done many bodies of works, and I started with watercolors, did that for many years. I did oils before that, that's where I really began. And then I started doing abstracts and acrylic on canvas. My first acrylics on canvas were not the abstracts, so I started doing large paintings of botanical gardens. And we do have one large piece from that era in the gallery here. It is on display, and I have two other paintings, and that's all I have left of the botanical gardens. And the Dabbert Gallery here on Palm Avenue in Sarasota do have all three pieces. But since then, I've said to myself, I believe I've said all there is to say about gardens, and it's time to move on. So I have moved on, and in the beginning, it came from my travels. And my first trip that my mind started switching was my trip to Ireland. And I came home and I started doing Irish scenes in vibrant colors, and I called them Ireland without the green. And so after I did that, then it really started evolving. And I wanted to do my paintings to be more abstract, but yet I still wanted to keep the feel of nature in them. The movement, the swing, the stems, but I didn't want it to look like that. So the body of work that I am doing now that is in the gallery is called Abstract Nature. And that's the title of the show that's going on at the Dabbert Gallery now. So some of them I start just with my paint. I just start painting, and then I work out from there. And I never know what's going to happen. And that's how that happens. Some I have a color in my head, a thought, and I never know where I'm going to start. And I think I have an idea how I'm going to finish. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's a fun event for me. Every painting's an adventure and fun. So let me tell you a little bit about this painting. This is called The Sands of St. Kitts. In December, we took a trip to the West Indies, to St. Kitts and Nevis, and it was, all my trips are inspirational. I mean, I never know where my ideas come from, so I have to keep traveling to get these new, fresh ideas. And although this was a nice vacation besides, I went there, and the scenery was very different than from what I was used to. Not a lot of vegetation, mainly sand, good food, which we did a lot of, swimming, and it just put my mind in a relaxed, different mindset. So when I came home, I started doing sand-colored paintings with still some of the vibrant colors. And this piece, I didn't know when I began that it was going to be St. Kitts. But as it started evolving, I could see where the idea was coming from my travels. So this was the sand part. There's water sort of seeping through, like when the tide comes in and out. Over here, I felt I had the inner child, and the inner child was sitting at the beach playing with his or her toys. And the vegetation happened and the whole thing flowed. So once I saw that happening, then that was my goal towards the end, to finish the painting, to finish it in the St. Kitts mindset. And thus we have the Sands of St. Kitts. It was a very challenging, fun painting to do. And people are always surprised as to what I'm going to come up with next year. A lot of people think, well, they can get this painting or this painting next year. They shouldn't really anticipate that with me, because I'm continually changing and moving, and even I don't know what I'm going to be doing a year from now. It may be very similar to this, and it may not be. because the botanical gardens, that ran for about 6 years. I did that, and it was just like one day I said, I'm done. So I have no idea how long this body of work is in me, and it may just evolve, it may just quit, and something else new may start up. So I don't know. Some paintings drop right out of my paintbrush and they're done in a day. Some paintings I labor at for a month. I have to hang it on the wall. I look at it every day and I make a few corrections. I'll come back and I think, am I done? And I go, no, something's bothering me. I don't know what. So there is no time limit on these. It's just an ongoing process until one day I say, it's done. Gets my name and it's done.